Hello and welcome to Synergy Life Coaching. Today we're going to talk about how to become an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship has dated back to eons. Our great nation was built upon the entrepreneurial spirit of individuals like you and I, who had a vision for something that they wanted to do, or business, or wanted to be self-sustaining. That was my ultimate goal, and I'm sure that that's your ultimate goal. There's nothing like the feeling of generating income from nothing. And when I say nothing, it means that you didn't depend on another organization. You didn't depend on a paycheck at the end of the day. What you depended upon was your own skill, your own confidence, and your own go-to to make it happen. These are certain skill sets. Everyone's not designed, unfortunately, everyone is not designed to become an entrepreneur or become their own business person. There has to be workers, and there have to be owners. That is kind of how this process works. So if you're here today and you're looking at this, then you are one of those who wants to be your own boss. You want to offer the world your gift, and your gift of entrepreneurship. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the steps that are basically required. If you have been contemplating an idea and been stuck in the moat and in the rat race of every day and have been unable to actually take the necessary action to act upon your vision or your goals, then I'm here to help you. That's what we're here for. That's what Synergy Life Coach is here for. Okay? So here we go. We're going to start with the first concept. And this first concept rings true for anything. If you're looking to get a wife, if you're looking to change residence, if you're looking to start your own business, if you're looking to go up the corporate ladder, this is an integral or a very important aspect that can't be negated, can't be neglected, okay? And it's courage. Courage and confidence are linked together. Courage is digging in and doing what it takes to get done. Confidence is understanding that you have everything inside of you to complete that action of courage. I'll give you an instance, and it's biblical in its principles, but it reigns true, and it's reigned true for years. In the Bible, the David, he was a little boy at this time. He wasn't King David. He was a little boy at this time, and he was the runner of the bunch. Okay, so his brothers were big guys, and they went out and gathered food, and hunters and warriors and stuff like that. And here's little David as a shepherd boy, right? But he dug inside himself to find the strength and the power or the necessary aptitude to go out and fight Goliath. True story, right? Little boy, slingshot, a rock, and a giant. He took him down. His brothers had been scared of this guy. They never ever even attempted to go to battle with him. Every time they saw him, every time they heard his chant, they pulled back. David didn't. He took the courage, and he had the confidence, and he went to make it happen. Let's bring this to today's world, okay? We have some powerhouses like Sam Walton. We have powerhouses like Ray Kroc from McDonald's. We have so many examples of stepping out on a basic principle or basic thought or basic vision and taking action on it, that courage to take the action on it. These guys started from little nothing. If you don't know the story of Ray Kroc, I advise that you look it up. It's well known that he started with just simple hamburgers. Now, from what I understand, there are more than 15,000 McDonald's across the world, and probably more than that. I may be wrong on that. Same thing with Sam Walton. Started out as a little nickel and dime store guy, invested through it all to the wall, invested all he had to make what is today called Walmart. Okay, so the first step, the first principle is courage and confidence. Has to be. You have to dig in. How do you find your courage? How do you find your confidence? It is that line right at fear, fight or flight. It is that line. Okay, we're familiar with that concept of fight and flight, right? Either you're going to stand and you're going to fight for what you want, or you're going to shrink back and run for the hills. Well, in the world of entrepreneurship, running for the hills is not an option. Even at our biggest defeats, we get back up and we go at it again. That's what makes us a above others. Okay? The fact that we know that we have a vision, we know that we have something to offer this world, and nothing's going to stop us from providing that. Okay? So that courage and confidence concept is like gold when it comes to entrepreneurship. All right? The next step is take a step. Step 2, take a step. I know that sounded kind of redundant and backwards, but take a step. Okay? You never know what one step can make. And a whole bunch of little steps equal to a great distance being covered. In my own life, from a little boy, I've had an entrepreneurial spirit. While my friends and classmates were playing baseball and football in the streets of Michigan, I was on the sideline, not sitting on a bench, selling hot dogs. I knew that there was a money generator there. I knew that there was an opportunity at 12 to generate money. By the time I was 13, I saved up enough over the last 2 seasons to buy my first car. Didn't even have a driver's license. But I was able to do this because I decided to cross that line between fear and flight, or fight and flight. I saw something, I knew that there was an opportunity, so I went on ahead and I took the step. Along my life, I have done the same thing. I've taken small steps. I'll have a vision for this business, Synergy Staffing Services, having 1 or 2 employees, right? To me, in the bigger scope, it may have looked small, but to me, it was an accomplishment, and it built my confidence. Those two kind of went correlated together, okay? So through the course of my years, I've taken these small steps to get to where I am today. So it is important that you build that confidence and that courage, and you take a step. And in turn, that step is going to help build your confidence, because you're going to feel once you have a success, you're going to know it's feasible, it's able to happen, that you're able to do it. Anything you set your mind to. Okay, so that's step number 2. We're going to take a step, no matter how small. Okay? 3, be committed. There's nothing like starting a game, whether it's a football game, basketball game, a video game, and you're not committed to seeing it through. Okay? Being committed means I have no other choice. There is no plan B. There's only plan A, and it shall be executed. Okay? Be committed. We're committed to our family. We're committed to our church. We're committed to our communities. We're committed to all these other things. Why not make a commitment to yourself? No one knows your spirit like you and God. Okay? Be committed. Take the necessary steps. Have the courage and confidence. Those two will build on each other, and be committed. Once you do experience those successes, don't give up. That's not the end. If you've had this success, or if you have achieved a minute amount of success, then it's feasible. It's doable. Okay? So that's my step number 3 is to be committed. Stay with it. Stay strong. Okay? Step number 4, reap the rewards. Gratitude. Being able to say thank you. Being able to look at what has transpired in your business and professional life and being thankful, reaping the rewards. That doesn't just mean just go and grab up your money and count your dollars. That means putting yourself in a place of gratitude. Understanding that what has been given you as a task to do, if you've completed, it's a job well done. And you can absorb all that comes with that, monetary, the self-fulfillment, the sharing of the information or sharing of what you've learned to others. Okay? This is part of reaping the reward of your efforts. Okay? There's no point in going through steps 1 through 3 if you're not going to enjoy what has been accomplished. So, step number 4 is reap the rewards. Okay? I can give you a business plan. I can give you 500 different ideas of businesses to start. But none of them will resonate and stick with you unless you take these necessary steps. Okay? Step number 5 is to repeat. Don't stop. There's more in you than you know. Okay? If you had one business idea and it seems to prosper, why not duplicate it? Repeat it. If that doesn't ring your whistle and you're bored with it, like I do with a lot of businesses that I start out, hey, that was fun, that was exciting, and I get my thrill out of it, and I'll repeat that process again and start another business. Okay? So repeat what you've done. If it's not duplicating the business that has already seen successes, find something else. Okay? The world is yours. It is literally yours. The opportunities are abound now. We're living in a world of technology that allows us to do so much more than our ancestors, than the Sam Waltons and the Ray Krocs. Your path to success is a lot more easier, if I could use that as a word, is a lot more easy than it was for those guys. And those guys did it. Okay? So, on this topic from Synergy Life Coaching on how to become an entrepreneur, take these 5 steps. Courage and confidence. Take a step, no matter how small. Be committed. Reap the rewards, and repeat. This is Shannon from Synergy Life Coaching. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you. And please support us on whatever social media that I decide to add to this here. Thank you.